Welcome to the Stock Market Analysis Masterclass. This video will provide a comprehensive step-by-step tutorial for mastering both fundamental and technical analysis for long-term portfolio growth. Our course is divided into two main parts. Part 1 is fundamental analysis, where we study the underlying health, moats, and growth of businesses and master valuation models. Part 2 is technical analysis, focusing on price charts, patterns, momentum, and capital preservation rules to optimize market timing. We begin with Part 1, Fundamental Analysis. This section is dedicated to evaluating intrinsic business value, analyzing quantitative balance sheets, competitive moats, and macroeconomic realities to determine a company's true worth. Fundamental analysis relies on the premise that market price often deviates from a stock's true intrinsic value. Our goal is to identify stocks priced below their core worth. As Benjamin Graham noted, the market is a voting machine in the short run, but a weighing machine in the long run. We use the EIC approach, analyzing the economy, industry, and company. We examine macro conditions like GDP and inflation, evaluate the industry landscape using frameworks like Porter's 5 Forces, and finally assess the company's operational models and financial statements. Qualitative factors are key, starting with the economic moat. This is a company's structural ability to maintain competitive advantages. Key moats include high switching costs, network effects, and proprietary intellectual property. We also assess management capability through capital allocation and corporate governance. The core financial statements, income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement are essential. The income statement records revenues and margins. The balance sheet is a snapshot of assets, liabilities, and equity. The cash flow statement tracks actual physical cash movement. Crucial valuation ratios help us determine if a stock is cheap or expensive. The PE ratio measures what the market pays per dollar of profit. The PEG ratio suggests undervaluation if below 1.0. The price-to-book ratio is highly useful for valuing capital-intensive sectors. To measure profit efficiency, we look for a target return on equity, or ROE, of 15% or more. ROE and return on capital employed, or ROCE, measure how efficiently a company uses investor resources. Consistent maintenance of a high ROE indicates strong economic advantages. Understanding debt and leverage is vital, as solvency analysis is industry-dependent. While a debt-to-equity ratio above 1.5 is common for stable cash flow utilities, it is considered dangerous for volatile tech businesses. Different industries have different acceptable levels of debt. Quantitative valuation models translate our analysis into a target intrinsic price. The discounted cash flow model projects future free cash flows and discounts them to present value. The dividend discount model values a stock based on the present value of expected future cash dividends. Now we move on to Part 2, Technical Analysis. This section focuses on studying historical price trends, candle signals, and market psychology to optimize entry and exit timing in the market. Technical analysis is built on 3 axioms of market price action. First, the market discounts everything. Second, prices move in trends, which are more likely to continue than to reverse randomly. Third, history repeats itself due to unchanging human emotions like fear and greed. When reading candlestick charts, each candle tracks the open, high, low, and close over a time frame. The thick body signals the net range between open and close, while the thin lines, or wicks, represent intra-period extremes. Support is a horizontal floor, where buying overrides, selling pressure, halting downward moves. Resistance is a ceiling where supply overrides demand, stopping upward moves. A broken resistance zone often converts into a new support zone due to price memory and psychology. Moving averages are critical for smoothing price data and defining trends. The simple moving average, or SMA, is the mean of prices, with the 200-day SMA being a long-term trend standard. The exponential moving average, or EMA, is faster and gives more weight to recent prices, making it better for short-term strategies. Momentum oscillators, such as the Relative Strength Index, or RSI, help us find overbought or oversold conditions. The RSI fluctuates between 0 and 100, and divergence from the stock price can signal incoming trend reversals. Bollinger Bands measure volatility around an SMA. Band squeezes often precede volatility expansion. On-balance volume, or OBV, tracks volume pressure, and rising OBV indicates institutional accumulation. Average True Range, or ATR, tracks price range volatility, ideal for setting dynamic stop losses. Chart formations provide visual clues. Trend reversal patterns, such as head and shoulders, indicate exhaustion of the prevailing trend. Trend continuation patterns, like bull flags and pennants, confirm that a brief consolidation will likely lead to the continuation of the main trend. Now we move to Part 3, Portfolio Synthesis. This is about combining the best of structural fundamental selection with precise technical execution, all while maintaining professional risk management protocols. Capital preservation is paramount. Uncontrolled losses destroy portfolios geometrically. For example, a 50% loss requires a 100% gain to break even. The core rule is, limit loss exposure to 1% to 2% of total trading capital per trade. Calculate your position size with the formula, risk amount divided by stop-loss distance. Blending the two approaches is powerful. Use fundamentals as the what to select pristine high-performing businesses based on filters like high ROE and stable cash flows. Use technicals as the when to optimize entry and exit timing using triggers like moving average bounces or RSI resets. The two disciplines complement each other by determining value and timing. Fundamentals answer what to buy and hold, focusing on intrinsic value. Technicals answer when to buy and sell, focusing on market psychology and price action. Avoid costly pitfalls like value traps, buying stocks based only on low PE without checking business health. Avoid analysis paralysis by simplifying charts and sticking to core indicators. Finally, never chase parabolic spikes. Enter only at designated support levels to manage risk. This concludes our masterclass. Combining fundamental and technical analysis creates a robust strategy. Buy quality businesses and trade with timing precision. Keep learning, manage your risk diligently, and trade wisely. These are the image sources used throughout this video.